Law 5. Guard your reputation with your life, one of the most vital insights from Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. And you'll see why through the stories of 3 top celebrities who might have failed to respect this rule. Their downfall show just how crucial it is to protect your name at all costs. Let's go straight to our first example, Sean Diddy Combs. As you probably know by now, Diddy had it all: money, power, and respect. The 3 main pillars many people dream of achieving, along with plenty of women. But that last one has recently become a serious problem for him. Despite getting away with countless lawsuits, which I covered in 2 documentaries, Diddy is now facing severe and heinous allegations of sexual misconduct. His reputation has been on the line for years despite his powerful position in the music industry and the fortune he's accumulated.
Yeah, Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
Shit. You know, I've been practicing.
Where I look
miss
back on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
50 Cent has publicly called him out multiple times, especially for his questionable dealings with his ex-girlfriend, Cassie.
The Puff, like, he called, we should kick it on the telephone and shit, after the May shit.
Right.
And then they like, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures of this girl, like, not the shit that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow. Are you kidding me up?
Like, pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that. And I called them and said, yo, you fuck with the girl, like, you really, like, you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent them the photos, the pictures and everything. And they called back and was like, yo, thanks, man, yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these shit from? And I said, you know, like, because they know, like, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there. Like, as far as this 50.com is concerned.
Yeah, yep.
And those other properties. So they sent it to me. But, you know, I really kind of felt like those photographs was not happening because of Cassie. I felt like they was happening because of Puffy.
Right. Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a girl moves from a man and she upgrading, niggas be insecure, you know what I'm saying?
Things took a serious turn when Cassie herself filed a lawsuit against Diddy in November 2023, accusing him of abuse and misconduct. This move encouraged other women to come forward with their own stories. Note that Cassie's lawsuit was settled in less than 48 hours for a rumored sum of $30 million. The infamous video released in May 2024, showing Diddy physically assaulting Cassie, was the final nail in the coffin. It provided undeniable proof that shattered his reputation for good. Already buried under a mountain of civil lawsuits, Diddy's situation worsened when he was arrested and hit with several serious criminal charges: racketeering conspiracy, which carries a life sentence, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, also with a maximum life sentence and a minimum of 15 years, and transportation for the purpose of prostitution, which could lead to up to 10 years in prison. At this point, being found guilty of just the last charge might be the best outcome he could hope for. He's facing over 24 active civil suits, and as they keep piling up, his already shattered reputation has caused the value of his assets to decrease dramatically. He's lost millions in contracts and partnerships, and even his properties have taken a hit. Take his Beverly Hills mansion, for example. Purchased for $39 million in 2014, it was recently listed at a whopping $61.5 million. However, according to Business Insider, the best offer he received was a lowball $30 million, an offer made by an investor who also bought Kanye West's Malibu house, who also had his fair share of controversies. As I reported in my Fall from Grace documentary, several companies cut ties with Diddy, but what I didn't mention was that Aqua Hydrate, the water company where he and Mark Wahlberg each invested $20 million in 2015, also severed their relationship with him. another devastating financial blow for a man who once had it all. Diddy's $125 million music catalog has taken a serious hit, and his royalty payments are taking a dive. He's even given back publishing rights to his Bad Boy Records roster, including Biggie Smalls. On top of this, Diddy might be paying his legal team as much as $1,750 per hour, which is draining his cash flow even more. At this point, the only things he can rely on are his art collection, including works from Jean-Michel Basquiat, Keith Haring, and Kerry James Marshall, his multi-million-dollar car fleet, as well as a few undisclosed investments that might still be providing him some financial support. But what's far worse for Diddy is the stain on his crumbling legacy, built over 3 decades. His name has become synonymous with cynical jokes and expressions like Diddy do it, no Diddy, and Diddy party. Before all these scandals, Diddy's net worth was estimated at around $800 million. Now, it's been slashed in half as his reputation crumbles and lawsuits continue to pile up. Drake is the most streamed rapper and male artist on Spotify in history, holding the title as the top dog of the rap game for over a decade. However, his reign is now in serious jeopardy on 2 fronts. The first is the court of public opinion. Drake lost the great rap war to Kendrick Lamar, who emerged as his most damaging opponent. After several exchanges of diss tracks, Kendrick delivered a crushing blow with his hit song Not Like Us, positioning himself as what the culture is feeling. And yeah, a lot of rap fans aren't feeling Drake right now. The Toronto rapper sent a few shots here and there recently, but that's about it.
I'm here, as you can see, fully intact, mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering, right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Words live by.
Words to live by, real talk.
The second front is the numbers. While Drake remains the most streamed rapper and male artist on Spotify in every month of 2024 and in history, his position is being threatened by the Compton rapper. Despite the beef briefly dropping Drake's streaming numbers by about 5%, his numbers have bounced back. Kendrick, however, is making huge numbers, as his new album, GNX, earned 44.2 million streams in just 7 hours, and its first week sales are projected to be the equivalent of 310,000 to 325,000 copies, quickly closing in on the throne. Note that both artists were nominated in the Top Rap Artist and Top Rap Male Artist categories at the Billboard Awards that will take place on Thursday, December 12th, and that Kendrick will perform at the Super Bowl halftime show in February 2025. Despite a somewhat rough year, Drake wasn't in an entirely bad position within the music industry. Many believed he would either reignite the beef with Kendrick Lamar or simply release new music and move on. However, this is where he arguably put his reputation in jeopardy. Drake filed 2 pre-action petitions against his own record label, Universal Music Group UMG. These petitions allow his legal team to request the court to preserve any relevant documents and information ahead of potential lawsuits. The first petition, filed in New York, alleges that UMG inflated the streaming numbers of Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, through coordination with several parties. The second, filed in Texas, accuses UMG of defamation, claiming that Not Like Us labeled Drake a PDF file and that the company could have stopped the release of the song. This caused widespread backlash, with many people now labeling Drake as a crybaby and soft, a harsh critique in a genre like rap, known for its competitiveness and tough image. While there have been cases where rap beefs led to legal action, it's unheard of for a rapper to file such lawsuits themselves. As a result, many fans and critics are questioning whether Drake can ever reclaim his place at the top, at least in the rap world. Plus, this whole scandal could trigger the Streisand effect. It refers to a lawsuit Barbra Streisand filed in 2003, where she tried to get a photo of her mansion removed from the internet, citing past harassment and stalking. Instead, the lawsuit backfired and drew even more attention to her home. The same thing could happen with the Not Like Us track, possibly driving it back up the charts. Adding to the controversy are rumors that UMG may have been using this beef as leverage to decrease his value since he wanted to renegotiate his record deal. It's been reported that he already recouped their massive $400 million contract. But the fallout from this beef has likely hurt his perceived value in the industry. Other rumors suggest that he's simply trying to get out of the deal. Drake's net worth is estimated at $250 million. But at the end of the day, no matter how much money or fame is involved, perception can break you or make you succeed.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. Let me raise this.
The last example is the Irish pro MMA fighter, businessman, and actor Conor McGregor, aka The Notorious. His rise to fame was nothing short of an anomaly in the sports world. While his controversial yet entertaining approach toward his opponents often sparked debates, it played a significant role in his success as one of the top sellers and self-promoters in UFC history. To give you an idea of his accomplishments, McGregor won the UFC Featherweight Championship in 2015 after defeating Chad Mendes. Then, in 2016, he claimed the UFC Lightweight Championship by beating Eddie Alvarez, becoming the first fighter in UFC history to hold titles in 2 different weight classes simultaneously. His immense popularity and perceived value in the UFC made him the highest-paid athlete in the world in 2021. His fight purses and business ventures speak for themselves. McGregor earned between $5 million and $7 million for his fight against Eddie Alvarez, a staggering $100 million from his iconic boxing match against Floyd Money Mayweather in 2017, and $10 million total from his 2 fights against Dustin Poirier in January and July 2021.
Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby, hit me back up, we'll chat to you later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You looking bitch, you little.
On top of that, he founded Forged Irish Stout in 2020 and launched Proper No. 12 whiskey in 2018, a brand so big that its logo appeared on the UFC octagon. Later in 2021, McGregor sold Proper No. 12 to Proximo Spirits, adding to his ever-growing fortune. With these ventures and multiple endorsements, McGregor raked in an incredible $180 million in 2021, including $158 million from brand deals alone, beating out global sports icons Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who took 2nd and 3rd place on Forbes' list. His business ventures didn't stop there. McGregor founded the Black Forge Inn, a popular pub in South Dublin, and entered the gaming world through a partnership with IO Interactive, which featured him in Hitman: World of Assassination. His latest endeavor is co-founding Greenback Records, a record label launched in July 2024. The label already boasts big names like Exhibit and Bone Thugs and Harmony. To top it all off, McGregor's influence is undeniable. He currently has 47.5 million followers on Instagram as of this video's release, further cementing his status as a global icon. Now, you'll brutally understand the harsh reality of a tarnished reputation, no matter how much money you could have.
I want to thank all the women and men out there who have supported me throughout this trial. For every person who reached out to me, a card, a letter, email, everything, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Thank you, I really appreciate it so much.
A woman named Nikita Hand filed a civil case accusing McGregor of battery and rape, alongside another man, James Lawrence, who was also accused of rape. The alleged crime occurred in December 2018 at a South Dublin hotel. After reviewing the graphic details and expert testimony, a jury found James Lawrence innocent, but McGregor was held liable. As a result, he was ordered to pay Hand £206,000, roughly $262,000, in damages. Despite McGregor's announcement of his intention to appeal the judgment and a brief but furious tirade online, the damage was already done. The fallout was swift and severe. In the span of just a few days between November 22nd, the date of the judgment, and November 29th, McGregor lost several key partnerships. Proximo Spirits, despite owning the majority stake in Proper No. 12, severed ties with him, even though McGregor had continued to heavily promote the brand. IO Interactive also removed him from their Hitman video game and terminated their collaboration. the National Wax Museum Plus in Dublin took down his wax figure, which had been one of its biggest attractions. Several businesses followed suit. J.D. Wetherspoon pulled all products associated with him, while Filthy McNasty's, a bar that had championed the sales of forged Irish Stout in 2023, suspended its support for the beverage. Major distributors delisted his products, and Irish airport operator DAA removed them from both Dublin and Cork airports. Lastly, Tesco removed McGregor's products from its online stores, signaling the widespread collapse of his business ventures. The consequences he's now facing cast a dark shadow over his legacy, despite his impressive net worth of $200 million. And all of this unfolded while his reputation was already on the line, tarnished by his various antics, excessive alcohol consumption, and likely drug use. As you can see, great wealth often brings high status. But as these individuals rose to the top, gaining recognition from the masses, their downfalls became much more public and painful, played out for the entire world to witness. Robert Greene touches on this in the same chapter. Do not leave your reputation to chance or gossip. It is your life's artwork, and you must craft it, hone it, and display it with the care of an artist. I have several videos covering celebrities and business moguls if you want to know more about their business ventures, lavish lifestyle, or even their indictments. Follow our channel.